It's movie time with John DeSando and his friends online. So everything is gonna be just fine. From the top down to the bottom. He's gonna let you know if you should stay home or if you should go. Might even yell if it's a spectacle. From San Francisco to Long Island. 'Cause nothing's better than a motion video.
It's Movie Time is produced and hosted by John DeSando. Listen to broadcast shows Fridays at 4:01 and 8:01 p.m. Read reviews and listen to shows online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
And I'm Mindy Mcfann.
And this is It's Movie Time.
Yes, sir.
And film noir works on our current time. I mean, if you're talking about films that are characterized by fatalism and menace,
Yes.
you're right, and particularly that era between 1944 and 1954, where we had some very interesting and fun detective stories.
Yes. Yes.
Characterized by a hard-boiled detective.
Yeah.
But who would have thought then that a woman could handle that job, and a lesbian?
I'm guessing a lot of women thought that. I'm guessing that's who thought that.
So Mindy, today we have kind of a small film, considering all the blockbusters we've had this summer.
That's one of the things I loved about it.
It's called Honey, Don't. Set it up.
Well, as a noir film, and it's Ethan Coen, so that tells you something.
Yes.
And there's a female detective who's, she's tough in a really good way. And she's got a relationship with the police department, and one of her clients shows up dead in a maybe car crash. And so she gets, her interest peaked and starts digging into that.
So,
and
yeah.
more dead bodies show up.
Right, more, and kind of sometimes little scenes that don't always fit quite nicely for the whole film. But Coen, I don't think, particularly cares about coherence.
Yes, I wish it had been edited a little tighter, but I think that I like the random chaos he introduces, because movies are usually so, they're set up, they're fake.
Well, they're stories.
And this, I like the kind of chaos of, who the heck is that and why are they part of this?
The lady, the such attractive lady, Margaret Qualley.
She's awesome.
She also appeared in the previous one. This is a trilogy.
Yeah.
And was it called what? Driveway Dolls.
Yeah.
Right. And Coen has split off a few years ago from his brother, Joel.
Yeah.
And I thought that in this one he's finding his own voice.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of Blood Simple in its kind of, I don't know, you could just recognize it was the same director from that and Blood Simple. But I thought Margaret Qualley was awesome.
Boy, she is.
Her walk alone was part of the movie.
Well, I love the way her partial love in the film, played by Aubrey Plaza, who's also, the two of them are such fine young actresses.
Yes.
And Plaza plays a police officer.
Yeah.
And the two of them mix it up. And I love the shot, and they spoil it, of course, in the trailer, when she says, "I love you," as Qualley's walking away.
Yeah.
And she says, "I love that click-clack for her high heels."
Yeah.
This is a small town, Bakersfield, California.
It's great.
Not a whole lot going on, except at the church.
Yes. Yes. Where there's that creepy minister.
Yes. Played not badly by Chris Evans.
No, and I liked him jumping out of his type, I guess.
He's not Burt Lancaster.
No, he's a pervert.
Yeah, and it works because it's a small town, and what the heck's he gonna be doing?
Right.
But perverting, seducing young ladies.
Yes.
And I just like it because everything seems, as she takes the ring off the dead body, in that shot, and let me divert here, Mindy, that shot so much like the shot in Chinatown, one of the opening shots in Chinatown, as he walks down to see the accident or something. And then you have the name of the Plaza's police officer is M.G. Falcone.
Mm-hmm,
And if we remember the Maltese Falcon.
yeah,
So Cohen is not trying to hide the fact that he loves film noir.
right,
And he's gonna pick from some of the finest film noir.
yeah, yeah,
But back to her, back to quality, she'll be in the third. I don't know what's gonna happen in the third.
Right.
It'll be just similar to this. But she can wear a pantsuit like nobody I've ever seen, my gosh.
she's just really, I love the kind of tough woman she is in this movie, because it's like an internal power that she pervades throughout it. Like her walk is like very, I got this. That's how she
Oh, yeah.
walks, with such confidence. I guess
Oh, yeah.
that's so much of what she brings, is this seeming extreme confidence. And in the movie, it's juxtaposition between that and her sister, who has like 5 or 6 kids and is having
Oh,
another one.
that's-
So her sister is kind of in this trapped
Yes.
kind of thing, and she's so, and they came from rough backgrounds, and it's interesting the way the two of them reacted to it so differently.
Yeah. She carries herself, as you're talking, she carries herself almost like a fashion model. Really. I mean,
Well,
she's
she
not-
was a fashion model, and her mother was a model at one time too. So
Ah.
there is that, but
I mean, she's not that, it's just that she carries herself so perfectly.
yeah, but there's so much attitude in her walk, just so much attitude of, do not mess with me. She must have come up with a thought process and everything, because it just reeks on her.
Yes, and so the story has many characters, and I think, as you were talking, I'm thinking the real strength is the characters. It's not so much the plot. I mean, Cohen really doesn't particularly care.
Right.
One of the parts that amuses me is Charlie Day's
The cop.
the homicide detective,
Yeah.
Marty.
Who keeps
What is
hitting
it
on
with
her.
him?
He just keeps hitting on her, and I love the way she handles it, you know? She just, she doesn't, like, she just has perfect things to say back to us.
Yes. So Charlie is really obtuse,
Mm-hmm.
and I suspect that if Cohen wants to step out and make a meta comment, it would be on the cluelessness of men.
Mhm.
And Charlie just doesn't understand what a lesbian is. So when she says, "I like girls," Charlie just doesn't buy it.
Well, I think he buys it, he just doesn't think it's a stop thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, he just won't stop. Yeah.
Right. And where does it go, Mindy? I mean, where does this whole thing lead to?
A bunch of people, well, there's a French woman who at the beginning of the movie, she's the one that takes
What
off
is
the
that,
ring.
Mindy?
And we don't know why she's taking the ring off, but she's like the head of the drug cartel that is using this church to distribute drugs. So she's the bad guy kind of thing. And she's the one, there's definitely a train of tough women in this movie, or powerful women. And she gets the ring because she doesn't want the drug cartel to be led back to the church, because the church ring is what the dead body had on it.
Yes, right, yeah.
So she pulls that off, and she's kind of, her job is to keep this perv preacher in line.
And I
And
love,
anybody that gets out of line
Yeah.
dies in a, let's see, a theatrical way. That's how everybody dies. Everybody dies theatrically.
right. I love the image of her, this French femme fatale, riding on her Vespa.
Yeah,
It's somehow it's so cute in this little town.
yeah,
And you can see, and there's a little flirtation going on between her and our honey.
yeah.
And-
Yeah, at the end, that's how they end.
Yes, I know.
With
And,
the little flirtation, the two most powerful women in the movie kind of giving each other the wink.
and you know, that's a point that I really appreciate about this. Cohen sees the women as empowered and powerful.
Yeah,
And the whole lesbian theme is really, like the film itself, a toss-off. It's not a big deal.
mm-hmm,
It helps to turn the plot some, it helps to twist the plot a bit, And I like that very much, but otherwise it's the same attitude Cohen has, says, oh well. And so the whole thing becomes a toss-off, just an amusing
Right.
treat.
I mean, it is, there's funny parts of it because the deaths are cartoonish so often. One guy gets dragged into a car and, you know, people get their, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna give away the end, but,
Right,
you know.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
And I thought that the contrast, because I mean, I love film noir so much, and I love the neo-noir, such as Chinatown.
mhm,
So I love the way Cohen plays with that. But you know, the interesting thing is, as in Chinatown, it's not all dark.
mm-mm,
There's a lot of light, and particularly California light.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and it's, I mean, some of it is just silly.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
And that kind of ridiculousness introduced into it is more of that humanity kind of things, because things aren't, there's a lot of ridiculous things that happen in criminal situations. So, yeah.
So our listeners are saying, what? Where? What? Who's gonna hear it? The marketing campaign is not big on this film.
I know, but we need small films right now.
Of course we do,
Because
yes.
the other ones are too dang expensive
Yeah, I
to
know.
make.
Right.
So I want creative young guys and women to make small films, because they're really interesting. They're not perfect, but they sure are interesting.
All right, so our listeners need to go to WCBE.org, the podcast experience, and to Backtalk to hear more about what Mindy has to say. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm talking about, but Mindy, yes, and I love having Mindy here. So Mindy, the film is called Honey Don't,
Mm-hmm.
and it is directed by Ethan Cohen. And what do you advise on at the end of summer, Mindy, we're looking for good movies. What do you advise?
I go see it, it's fun. And go to the theater.
Here we go.
Be around human beings. Don't be lonely. Go out and be with people.
I should know better than debate you with that, but it's also both of us are preaching at our own temple here
Yes.
about what a delight it is to go to movies. Unfortunately, if you're going there to be with crowds, you're not going to see it, unless you go to Barbie or something. There's just not that many people who go anymore to theaters,
Yeah,
and it is
Yeah.
such an experience so different from sitting at home.
yes it is.
But there are a lot of young people who are at the concession stands,
Mhm.
and they're also personable, and it's just nice. I'm thinking especially of places like Gateway for us and Lenox,
Mm-hmm.
and where the atmosphere is a vibe that's very strong, and it loves movies. And if you do, even if it just kind of is your big entertainment, it's great. It's worth doing.
Yes, it is.
It's relatively,
Support the arts.
relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
At least for a senior like me, it is.
It's worth it. Support the arts.
Yeah.
It's movie time with John DeSando and his friends online. So everything is gonna be just fine. From the top down to the